सब देवों का इश्क देव है, गौरी पुत्र गणेश, सबकी विपदा दूर करे और काटे सभी गणपति बाबा मोरया, गणपति बाबा मोरया, गणपति बाबा मोरया, गणपति बाबा मोरया, सुख करता दुख हरता मेरा गणपति बाबा मोरया, सुख करता दुख हरता मेरा गणपति बाबा मोरया। आओ प्रभु मेरे आओ, मंगल मूर्ति आओ, आओ प्रभु मेरे आओ, मंगल मूर्ति आओ। गणपति बाबा मोरया, गणपति बाबा मोरया, गणपति बाबा मोरया, गणपति बाबा मोरया। बाबा मोरया रे, मोरया रे, बाबा मोरया रे, मोरया 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 रे, मोरया 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 रे, बाबा मोरया रे, ओ बाबा मोरया रे, मोरया रे, बाबा मोरया रे, मोरया 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 रे, मोरया 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 रे, बाबा मोरया रे, ओ बाबा मोरया रे, मोरया रे, बाबा मोरया रे, मोरया रे, बाबा मोरया रे। मेरी मैया के आने से हुआ जगमग चमन सारा, मेरी मैया के आने से हुआ जगमग चमन सारा। कहो कैसे करो वर्णना जो उनका रूप था प्यारा, मेरी मैया के आने से हुआ जगमग चमन सारा। मुकुट सर पे सुशोभित का सगी माते मीठी बिंदिया, मुकुट सर पे सुशोभित का सगी माते मीठी बिंदिया, बहस का प्यारा नौरों से लुटाती भक्त सारा,
जगदम्बा देवी माता की जय। उमापति महादेव की जय। हरि ओम। विघ्नेश्वराय वरदाय सुरप्राय लंबोदराय सकलाय जगद्धिताय नागासुरत्यज्ञ विभूषिताय गौरीसुताय गणनाथ नमो नमस्ते। ओम दुम दुर्गा नमः। दुर्गा माता की जय। मंगलम भगवान विष्णु मंगलम गरुड़ध्वज मंगलम पार्वती नाथाय मंगलाय तनोहरि। साक्षी दीपम शुभम करोतु कल्याणम आरोग्यम सुखसंपरम मम शत्रु विनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोस्तुते। सिद्धि बुद्धि प्रदे देवी भुक्ति मुक्ति प्रदायिनी मंत्र मूर्ति सदा देवी महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते। महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते। लक्ष्मी माता की जय। We pray for purification. अपवित्र पवित्रवा सर्वावस्थं गतोऽपि वा यस्मरेत पुण्डरीकाक्ष सबाह्यं तरस्तु चे। पुनातु पुनातु। ओम शैलपुत्रे नमः। ओम ब्रह्मचारिणी नमः। ओम चंद्रगन्ते नमः। ओम कूष्माटा नमः। ओम स्कंदमाटा नमः। ओम कालरात्रि नमः। ओम महागौरी नमः। ओम सिद्धदात्री नमः। सर्वमंगलमांगल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरणे त्र्यंबके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते। कालकालाय विद्महे कालतीताय धीमहि तन्नो काला प्रचोदयात्। दुम 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 दुर्गा 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 स्नानम। ओम कात्यायनाय विद्महे कन्याकुमारी च धीमहि तन्नो भगवते प्रचोदयात्। स्नानं पाढ्यं अर्घ्यं समर्पयामि। दुम 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 दुर्गा दुम 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 दुर्गा दुम 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 दुर्गा दुम 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 दुर्गा। अर्घ्यं जयन्ती काली मंगलाकाली भद्रकाली कपालिनी दुर्गा क्षमा शिवा रात्रि स्वाहा स्वता नमोस्तुते। अर्घ्यं समर्पयामि। दुर्गा नमः। ओम दुर्गा नमः। ओम दुर्गा नमः। दुम 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 दुर्गा 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 दुम 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 दुर्गा। वस्त्रम ओम वेद सुक्त समायुक्त यज्ञशामा समन्विते सर्वे प्रदे देवी वाससे प्रतिग्रहीतां रक्षा। ओम तदेव लग्नं सूर्यनं तदेव ताराबलं चन्द्रबलं तदेव विद्याबलं देवाबलं तदेव लक्ष्मीपते गृहं स्मरामि। त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमेव वन्दना मृत्युर्मुक्ष्यमामृतात्। यज्ञोपवीतदानं समर्पयामि। वस्त्रम् उपवस्त्रं समर्पयामि। चन्दनं may you illumine the path of our lives, O Mother Goddess, we beg of thee. Om Chandanam Sulanitam Deva Kante Cha Muktavani Gopa Sri Parinevi Jayate Gopala Churamani Tilakam Punyam Papanashanam Aparaharite Nityam Chandanam Brati Graitam Chandanam Samarpayami. Dum 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 Durega 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 Dum गंडदानम ओम गंडस्वामिंद्रस्वाम बृहस्पति वनस्पतिर्सुरभूतो गंडार्यो गणरूतम आग्रे सर्वदेवानां धूपोऽयं प्रतिगृहीतां कत्यायनाय विद्मे कनकुमारी च धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गा प्रचोदयात् दुम 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 दुर्गा 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 दुम dum 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 durga. We offer hardi for purification. Om kumkumam kantim dibya kamini kamart sambhava kumkumam architam deva prasiddha purushottama haridraya sarvaso bhagyarani sarvalankar muktami devi tvam pratigretam devi tvam pratigretam. We offer sindur, praying for salvation. Sindhuram shobhanam rakta sobhage privaradhanam kamram mukshanam chaiva sinduram pratigretam dum 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 durga 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 dum 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 durga. We offer strands of dukkha's. May you root away all our troubles, our problems and our distresses, we beg of you. Gam 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 ganapati gam 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 ganapati gam 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 ganapati. Om kandat kandat purohanti puruka purushaspare evanu durve pratanu nashatena chahate. We offer Benvalis through these leaves of our lives to you. We're your children, please have compassion on us. Bam 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 bola 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 haravam haravam 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 bam bam bola dimitaka dimitaka mritanga bola dimitaka dimitaka mritanga bola dimitaka dimitaka mritanga bola dimitaka dimitaka mritanga bola. Om Namah Shivaya 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 Om Namah Shivaya. Karpura Gauram Karunavataram Sansarisaram Bhujagendrar Sada Vasantam Hidayaravinne Bhavam Bhavani Saitam Namami. Om Namah Shivaya 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 Om Namah Shivaya. Shankar Shankar Shankara 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 Shankar Shankar Shankara. Om Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya. Vasi Vasi Sivasinim कालभैरव पूजाटं कोटिकन्या महादानं बेलपत्र शिवार्पणं ममस्तु. We offer knees. Through these knees, we offer our sickness, all our distresses to you. Be pleased with us. Dum 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 durega. Dum 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 durega. Lam 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 lalita. Lam 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 lalita. Amba Bhavani Jagatamba Bhavani. 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 Dum 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 durega. 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 Amba Bhavani Jagatamba Bhavani. 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 Dum 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 durega. 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 Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu दयारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः. We offer dum 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 durega. 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 Amba Bhavani Jagatamba Bhavani. Amba Bhavani Jagatamba Bhavani. Amba Bhavani Jagatamba Bhavani. Amba Bhavani Jagatamba Bhavani. Dum 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 durega. 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 सुनो मेरे देवी पर्वत वासिनी तेरा पार न पाया. तेरा पार न पाया. सुनो मेरे देवी पर्वत वासिनी तेरा पार न पाया. तेरा पार न पाया. सुनो मेरे देवी पर्वत वासिनी तेरा पार न पाया. तेरा पार न पाया. सुनो मेरे देवी पर्वत वासिनी तेरा पार न पाया. तेरा पार न पाया. धूप दीप नैवेद्य आरती. धूप दीप नैवेद्य आरती. धूप दीप नैवेद्य आरती. धूप दीप नैवेद्य आरती. मोहन भोग लगाया. मोहन भोग लगाया. बोलो सुनो मेरी देवी पर्वत वासिनी तेरा पार न पाया. तेरा पार न पाया. दानु भगत मैया तेरे गुण गावे. दानु भगत मैया तेरे गुण गावे. धन्य भगत मैया तेरे गुण गावे. धन्य भगत मैया तेरे गुण गावे. मन वांछित फल पाया. मन वांछित फल पाया. बोलो सुनो मेरी देवी पर्वत वासिनी तेरा पार न पाया. तेरा पार न पाया. सुनो मेरी देवी पर्वत वासिनी तेरा पार न पाया. तेरा पार न पाया. सुनो मेरी देवी पर्वत वासिनी तेरा पार न पाया. तेरा पार न पाया. अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी. 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 अम्बा अम्बा जय जगदम्बा. 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 नमो नमो दुर्गे सुख करणी नमो नमो अम्बे दुख हरणी निरंकार हे ज्योति तुम्हारी तिहुलोक पेनी उजियारी शशिले लाटे मुख महाविशाला नित्य लाल भ्रिकुटी विकलाला रूप माटी को अधिक सुतावे तरस करन जन अति सुख पावे तुम संसार शक्ति लय कीना पालन तु अन्न धन दीना अन्नपूर्ण होए जगपाला तुम आदि हो सुंदरी बाला प्रणय काल सब नाशन हारी तुम गौरी शिव शंकर प्यारे शिव योगी तुम्हारे गुण गावे ब्रह्मा विष्णु तुम्हें नित्य ध्यावे रूप सरस्वती का तुम लारा देश बुद्ध ऋषि मुनियो पारा तरे रूप नर सिंह को अम्बा प्रकट भई पर की नभिकम्मा रक्षा कर प्रहलाद बचायो हिरण्याक्ष को स्वर पचितायो लक्ष्मी रूप दो तरो माता श्री नारायण अंग समाटा चीर सिंधु में करत विलासा दया सिंधु डीजे मन आसा हिंगलाज में तुम ही भिवानी महिमा अमित न जाट पकानी मातंगी भूमावती माता भुवनेश्वरी भगला सुखदाता श्री भैरव तारा जगतारिणी जिन भव भय बर दुख निवारिणी के हरिवाहन सोई भवानी लंगुर वीर चनत अभिमानी कर में कपर करत विराजे चाकुटेक कांडर हे बाजे सो में अस्त्र अस्त्र ही त्रिशूला जाति उतर शत्रु ही शूला नागकोट में तुम ही विराजत तिहुलोक में टंका बाज शुंभ निशुंभ दान तुम मारे रक्त बीज संतन संभावे महिषासुर निरत अभिमानी जयंबार में हे अनु रूप काली को काली हो तारा सेन सहित तुम ही संबारा परे कर संतन पर जब जब बेशक्ति माँ तुम हो तब तब अन्नपूर्ण और बसहु लोका तब महिमा सब रही अशोका बाल में हे ज्योति तुम्हारी तुम सरन पूजत नर नारी प्रेम भक्ति से जो नर गावे तू कर रे निकट नहीं आवे दानव तुम जो नर मन राई जन्म मरण तू की चुति जाई जोगी सुर मुनि कहत पुकारा जोगन भोग बिन शक्ति तुम्हारा शंकर आचारा तप कीनो काम क्रूर जीते सब लीनो निस दिन रान डरो शंकर को कब काल नहीं सुमिरो तुमको शक्ति रूप को मरण न पायो शक्ति गई तब मन पछतायो शरणागत हुई गिर की बकानी जय 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 जगदम्ब भवानी शरणागत हुई गिर की बकानी जय 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 जगदम्ब भवानी भय प्रसन्न आदि जगदम्बा तय शक्ति नहीं की न विकम्बा मोको मातु कष्ट दिगेरो तुम बिन कौन हरे दुख मेरो आशा तृष्णा निपट सतावे रिपु मूरख मुहि अति दर पावे शत्रुनाश के जय महारानी सुमिरो एक चित तुम ही भवानी करो कृपा हे मातु दयाला रिधि सिद्धि दे करहु निराला जप लग जियो दया फल पाओ तुम विनयाश में सदन सुनाओ देवी चालीसा जो कोई गावे सब सुख भोग परम पर पावे मोको शरण शरण नित जाई करहु कृपा जगदम्ब भवानी सर्व स्वरूपा सर्व शिवा सर्व शक्ति समन्विते भैया भैया त्रयुनो देवी दुर्गा देवी नमोस्तुते दुम 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 दुर्गा दुम 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 दुर्गा दुम 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 दुर्गा दुम 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 दुर्गा सर्व स्वरूपा सर्व शिवाय सर्व शक्ति समन्विते भैया भैया त्रयुनो देवी दुर्गा देवी नमोस्तुते जयंती काली मंगला काली भद्र काली कपालिनी दुर्गा क्षमा शिवा दात्री स्वाहा स्वधा नमोस्तुते सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते या कुन्ठुते सुजारहार धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रविता या वीणावरदण्डमन्दरकरा या श्वेतपरमासना या ब्रह्मजुतार शङ्करा प्रवितवे देवे सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निशेषराजापहम् ॐ जयति जयति अम्बे भवानी जयति जयति पशुपति जयति जयति दुर्गा देवी नमस्कारं नमस्करोमि अम्बे अम्बिके अम्बालिके नमान्यति कश्चन सहस्रभद्रकामपि सुभद्रकामपि लवासिनी दुम 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 दुर्गा दुम 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 दुर्गा दुम 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 दुर्गा ब्रह्मार्पणं ममस्तु कृष्णार्पणम् अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी
भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी
अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी
अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी
अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी
अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी
जगदम्बा भवानी
अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी
दुम 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 दुर्गा
दुम 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 दुर्गा
दुम 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 दुर्गा
दुम 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 दुर्गा
ताम्बूलं पुङ्गीपल्म्यादेव नागवनीतरायुक्त हेलानचूर्णाटं ताम्बूलं प्रतीग्रेताम् आचमन्यं मया दत्त गृहाणा परमेश्वरी आचमन्यं मया दत्त गृहाणा परमेश्वरी दुम 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 दुर्गा
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 हिरण्यागर्भसमवर्तताग्रे भूतस्य जाता पतिरिक्यासि सदाधारं पृथिवीं नमः दक्षिणादानम् अहं करिष्ये माला मल्लित्यारणी सुगन्धिनी मल्लित्यारणी वै प्रभु मायाटानि पूजातं पुष्पाणि प्रतिग्रेतां करारविन्देन परारविन्दं मुखारविन्दे विनिवेशयन्तं पत्रस्य पूतेश्यानं बालं कुण्डं मनसः स्मरामि नमो दिव्ये महादिव्ये शिवाय सततं नमः नमः प्रकृतिभद्राय नियतां स्मरता स्मितां दुम 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 दुर्गा
दुम 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 दुर्गा
दुम 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 दुर्गा
अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी
अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी
अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी
अम्बा भवानी जगदम्बा भवानी
Amba Bhavani Jagadamba Bhavani
Amba Bhavani Jagadamba Bhavani
Amba Amba Jai Jagadamba
Amba Amba Jai Jagadamba
Amba Amba Jai Jagadamba
Amba Amba Jai Jagadamba
Dum 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 Durga
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 Dum 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 Durga जगदम्बा माता की जय खड़ा हो जाए आरती दीजिए सुनो मेरी देवी पर्वत वासिनी तेरा पारन पाया तेरा पारन पाया सुनो मेरी देवी पर्वत वासिनी तेरा पारन पाया तेरा पारन पाया
सुनो मेरी देवी पर्वत वासिनी तेरा पारन पाया तेरा पारन पाया
पान सुपारी ध्वजा नारियल
पान सुपारी ध्वजा नारियल
पान सुपारी ध्वजा नारियल
पान सुपारी ध्वजा नारियल
ले तेरे बीच चराया ले तेरे बीच चराया बोलो
सुनो मेरी देवी पर्वत वासिनी तेरा पारन पाया तेरा पारन पाया
सुवा चोर तेरे अंग विराजे
सुवा चोर तेरे अंग विराजे
ओ सुवा चोर तेरे अंग विराजे
सुवा चोर तेरे अंग विराजे
केसर तिलक लगाया केसर तिलक लगाया बोलो
सुनो मेरी देवी पर्वत वासिनी तेरा पारन पाया तेरा पारन पाया
धूप दीप नैवेद्य आरती
धूप दीप नैवेद्य आरती
धूप दीप नैवेद्य आरती
धूप दीप नैवेद्य आरती
मोहन भोग लगाया मोहन भोग लगाया बोलो
सुनो मेरी देवी पर्वत वासिनी तेरा पारन पाया तेरा पारन पाया
बोलो सुनो मेरी देवी पर्वत वासिनी तेरा पारन पाया तेरा पारन पाया
सुनो मेरी देवी पर्वत वासिनी तेरा पारन पाया तेरा पारन पाया
देवी 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 तेरा पारन पाया
जगदम्बा माता की जय 30 chant देवी माता bless you let us all be seated at this time Matari Devo Bhava, I pay obeisance at the feet of my loving Mata, and by extension, all of our Matas who has graced the Yagna and all of those who are listening and viewing. To all kind and corporate sponsors, we express sentiments of gratitude and expressions of thanks. And so this evening I have chosen to read a very, very familiar katha that comes from the Ramcharitramanas, the Holy Ramayana. And it comes from this part of the Ramayana called Lanka Kand. Lanka Kand describes the advents that happened in this place called Lanka. You know, jokingly, I said to our president yesterday, when I spoke to her via a video call, maybe around 6:15, and I said to her, I'm calling you to inform you that tonight you'll be delivering this sermon. I'm going to take a night off. And she started to laugh and she says, what will I read? And I say, well, read what you know to read best. Read from the Nigel Puran. Read about your husband. Tell that kahani. And she started to laugh. And she said, you know what? I have an idea. I'm going to stay home too. Tonight, as we prepare for the katha, let us all bow our heads in prayer. Let us pray. Varnanam marta sanganam rasanam chandra samapi mangalanam chakaritarum bande vani vinayako Bhavani Shankaro Vande Shraddha Vishwaswarupino Yabhya Vinana Pashanti Siddha Swantastameshwaram Siddha Swantastameshwaram Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunataya Nataya Seetaya Pataye Namaha Syapati Ramachandra Jiki Jai Sharanam. Take a minute. Ask the person next to you, how are you? Take a minute. Ask the person next to you, how was your day? What did you do? Take a minute. Tell them, for a tired person, you're looking good. Tell them. Now, let us eulogize Bhagwan through the writings of Goswami Tulsidas Ji. Ramayana Sumiran. जो सुमिरत सिद्ध होय गणनायक करिवर वदन करहु अनुग्रह सोय बुद्धि राशि सुपगुण सधना मोक होय बाचार पंगु चनय गिरिवर गहना जासु कृपा सोदया प्रभु सकल कलिमल गहना नील सरो रहुषाम तरुण यरुण बारी जनयना करहु सो मम उरदान सदा चीर सागर शयन कुन्नैनो सामने उमारमन कधुनायन जाहि दीन पधने करहु कृपा मर्दन मयन बंदो गुरु परकन कृपा सिंधु नर रूप हरि महामोह तम पून जासु बचन रवि कर निकर बंदो पावन कुमार प्रलवल पावत ज्ञानी धर जासु हृदय आकाश बसहु राम सरताप हरा श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मन मुकुर सुरा बनो रघुवर विमान यश चूडायक पद बोधहीन तनु जानिके सुमीरो पवन कुमार बल बुध विद्या देहु मुई हरहु कलेश विकार तुलसी कृत्य रामायण कथा करहु अनुसार आसन लीजे प्रेम हिता आवहु पवन कुमार सिया पति रामचंद्र की जय उमापति महादेव की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय अयोध्या राम लला की जय वृंदावन कृष्ण चंद्र की जय पुरे सा जगन्नाथ की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सियापति सनातन धर्म की, सत्य सनातन धर्म की। सियापति रामचंद्र जी की। I can't hear you. सियापति Tell the person next to you could say it better than that. Tell them. सियापति रामचंद्र जी की. One more time. सियापति बंदो देवी सरस्वती गणपति गौरी मना गणपति गौरी मना चरण कमल रजबांति हो श्री गुरु होत सहाय श्री गुरु होत सहाय सिया पति रामचंद्र जी की जय शरणम सियापति रामचंद्र जी की जय शरणम सियापति रामचंद्र जी की जय शरणम. In the Ramayana, Goswami Tulsidas Ji takes us into this place where Ravana has already abducted Goddess Sita. Goddess Sita is in the Ashoka Grove. And so Sri Ram has already constructed this bridge to go into this place called Lanka. But he did not do it on his own. He did it with the help. He did it with the participation of all of the beings around. Tonight I want to tell you that self-praise, I didn't hear you, self-praise. You see, there are many people who praise themselves for things that they have never done. You know anybody like that? Depending on how it tastes, I make it. If it didn't taste good, it's somebody else. Depending on how it sounds, I sing in it. And if it didn't sound good, it wasn't me. Depending on how the drum sounded, I fix it. But if it didn't sound good, it wasn't me. And we always want praise, but we try to praise ourselves. While it is important to recognize self-worth, while it is important to understand that you are important, it is also important sometimes to be praised, not by yourself, but by those around you. Through your actions, through your words, through the way that you portray yourself. So I want you to do me a favor. Tell the person next to you something nice. Don't say something nice, huh? Tell them something nice. Now tell them and remind them you are special. Remind them you are divine. And remind them, more important than all of that, we are only here temporarily. Tell them. So don't waste time on foolish things and foolish beings. Enjoy your existence. We are only here temporarily. Goswami Tulsidas Ji takes us into Lanka. And in Lanka, we have heard a lot about Ravana, the king of Lanka. But tonight, we're going to listen to a conversation that is happening between Ravana and another being. And let us listen as Goswami Tulsidas Ji writes. Mangal bhavanaya mangal hari Drava usuta sarata ajida bihari Mangal bhavanaya mangal hari Drava usuta sarata ajida bihari Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama.
Jai Ram Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama. Shri Ram Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama.
बहु भुजाय तुम कहि कुमाई परमहस तुम्हें जन अमाई कहू हमारा त सुनीत कह होई रिपुसन रे कहा भक्ति न सोई जय राम श्री राम जय जय रामा श्री राम जय राम जय जय रामा
जय राम श्री राम जय जय रामा श्री राम जय राम जय जय रामा.
The Katha says, summing up her courage, thinking many times before she spoke, she stood before this being, this king, who was overwhelmed with ego and arrogance and self-pride. Who will she be? Mandodari, the wife of Ravana. There are many wives that can't have civil conversations with their husbands, because the minute they open their mouth, you know what happened? The Mahabharata begins. And vice versa. There are many husbands at home, they can't talk. They can't sit at the table, they have to sit under the table. And so it is not only an attack by their spouse, it's an attack by the children, and it's attacked by different people. Mandodari summed up her courage, and with strength Mandodari stood, petite as she was, mentally weak as she was. And Mandodari looked at Ravana, and you know what she says? She says, "Oh great king of Lanka, I have something to tell you. I want to tell you, please sit down, let us have a conversation. Please sit down, let us have a conversation." When is the last time you sat and you had a conversation as a family? When is the last time you sat with your children and you spoke? We're very busy. We have no time. You see, we make time for what is important. We never say that we have no time. We make time for what is important. Tonight I want to tell you what are some of the important things. The important things is having good conversations and relations with the beings that we live with and among. Communication is everything. Communication is most important. And in order to have a happy home, everybody has to be on the same page all the time. Not on the same page sometimes, but on the same page all the time. Ask the person next to you, you hear that? It says Mandodari, summoning her courage. Mandodari looking at Ravana. She is not looking at his face, she is looking at his foot. She is looking at the feet of Ravana, her husband. And Mandodari speaks with her head down. You see, we live in a time and an age where the beings who could control you, they like you. But the beings who have no control over you, you know what happened? You know what happened? They want to be in charge of you. And anytime they're not in charge and in control, what happened? You become the enemy. And so Mandodari, looking down at the feet of Ravana, Mandodari speaks. And listen to what she is saying. Mandodari speaks with a soft voice. Puni kahane kar Ravana beta kahara hui gana dina beta बाती बात कर अब राती जुगल उतल बन पूरी कह पाती जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम.
Mandodari looking at the feet of Ravana, Mandodari is speaking. Ever having a conversation with somebody and they're staring at you straight in your face? How does it feel? How does it feel? They're watching straight inside of your mouth and they could check how much teeth you have. Ever having a conversation with some being and the way they're looking at you, it makes you uncomfortable? You see, when somebody is talking or having a conversation with you, if you don't look at them, then it means that your attention is not on what they're saying. There's some people on their phone. They say, talk now, here in you. Ever had a conversation with somebody like that? And in the middle of the conversation, you say, here man, they say, what you say again? Mandodari, she says, oh great king, I want to tell you, but I'm not talking to you as though you are my husband. I'm talking to you as though you are my child and I care for you. And Ravana begins to laugh. Ravana starts to laugh. And Ravana says, what do you want to say? And Mandodari says, I had a very bad dream and you were in the dream. Somebody ever said to you, I dream you? I dreamed something about you? Huh? Has somebody ever dreamt you before? And they describe the dream to you? And when you hear the dream, you start to laugh? Sometimes when they say to me, they dream me, and depending on what they dream, I say, stop eating so much before you go to sleep. So you wouldn't dream so much. Mandodari says, I had a dream, and you were in the dream. But you know what? This dream was not a good one. And Ravana hearing this, Ravana becomes inquisitive. Tell me more. Tell me more. And Mandodari speaks. Listen to what she says. Tehi sumirat kahu dehi utai Gati pad pad binati na pai Nisi charani karah bihi bar pari Janam hatan chala sakala pukari. Sing with me. Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Jai Rama Shri Ram Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama. I can't hear you. Jai Ram Shri Ram Ram Shri Ram Jaya. Turn up your volume a little more louder. Everybody. Jai Ram Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Jai Ram Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama. Mandodari speaks and she says, oh Ravana, in the dream I saw you, and so you were ripped off of all of your jewelry and your crown, and you were sitting on the back of an animal, and you were sitting backward. Though the animal was going forward, you were sitting facing backward, and all of the beings around, seeing you, they were pointing and laughing at you. Ravana says, what kind of animal did you see me sitting on? And Mandodari says, what kind of animal you think it will be? Huh? What kind of animal you think it will be? She says, I saw you sitting on the back of a donkey. And this donkey was walking forward and you were facing backward. Ravan, you looked terrified. You were trembling. And so out of shame, your head was bent. Ravan, in my dream, I could feel your pain. Why don't you change your ways and free Goddess Sita so that you will not be put to shame? Mandodari pleading like this, telling Ravan exactly what she dreamt. Ravan started to laugh and Ravan says, good story, Mandodari. Never in a million years will I believe anything you have to say. You are just envious of Goddess Sita being here and afraid that she will take your place. So you have created this story in your mind to deter me, but never will I be deterred. Listen to what Ravana is saying. Do you believe that a dream can be a warning? Hello? Do you believe that a dream can be a warning? There are many people who dream Bhagwan. You know why you dream Bhagwan? Why you dream God? Why you dream Goddess Lakshmi and Durga Devi and anything in pertainance to Bhagwan? You see, only those who are blessed will dream Bhagwan. And when you dream Bhagwan, is Bhagwan saying to you, you know what? You forget me. I'm coming to you in sleep because now I could connect with you. Wake up. You didn't dream Bhagwan. You know what you dream? You dream you're making PERSADS in a puja. What does that mean? You dream you're beating the bell in a puja. What does that mean? You dream that you sit down in the puja and the yajna and the Baba singing and everybody happy. What does it mean? Huh? It means wake up. You see, anytime you hear puja, you have to bargain with God. And anytime you're bargaining with God, you know what happened? God prolongs everything. Everything drags at a very slow pace. Because you know why? You ought not to bargain with God. In your good days, rejoice. And in your bad days, rejoice. And never for one moment not rejoice. Because you know why? What is your bad is somebody else's heaven. What is your garbage is somebody else's prize. Do you know? When you sit down and you think about your problem is nothing compared to what somebody else is going through. How blessed are we? How blessed are we? Tonight, there is a little boy, a little child, 4 years old I think he is. His mother and his 1-year-old sister was cremated today on the Mosquito Creek. How fortunate are you? That child is going to grow up without a mother. That child is going to grow up without a sibling. That child is going to grow up without a father because his father is where? Huh? How fortunate are you? How fortunate are you? That child is going to be at the mercy of those who are looking after him. In the beginning, everybody look after everybody real good, you know. Everybody love everybody real good in the beginning, you know. And what happened? What happened? Let somebody come to stay by you. And they say they come for 2 weeks and they turn into 2 months. You start doing gra puja and thing, you know. Because you feel like you're going through a bad gra, you just want them go. You light in agarbatti and loban and ringing bell and... It says, Mandodari explaining her dream, Ravana says it is fictitious. You made it up in your mind. And Mandodari move from here at once. And he chases Mandodari. And Ravana, as Mandodari exits, Ravana summons another being. Who will he call? Listen, the Katha tells us. Ekah sun kaha maran kahai Sunahata su chupadi ramai Bahu bola kahana garina pai Avakapiru pahalanka najari. Together. Jai Ram Shri Ram Jaya Jaya. Shri Ram Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya
Rama.
Ravan. News reaches to the ears of Ravana now that Shri Ram and his entire entourage, they're already on the battlefield and they're waiting. And as soon as Mandodari leaves, Mandodari is leaving, walking, but she's talking. You ever walking out but talking? Because you say, I had to say where I had to say because I can't leave without telling you. Song familiar? Song familiar? Hello, we're Trinidadians. Not only the weather hot here, you know, our blood hot too. We get vexed, the breeze blow, you're mad. The breeze didn't blow, you're mad. We in Trinidad, you know, the place boiling hot. Boiling hot. Do you know, though it is boiling hot, there's some people will feel cold and wear long sleeve and long pants and, huh? Know anybody like that? Don't answer. Mandodari, while she's walking out, Mandodari speaks. She says, Ravan, remember what the monkey did when he came? Hanuman? Remember what he did? He's just his servant. Now his master outside. And as Mandodari spoke those words, Ravan became more angry and annoyed. Ravan summoned a great magician. And he says, using your illusionary powers, using this illusion, I want you to create a head that looks just like Rama's own. And Ravan placed the head on a golden plate. And taking this head, Ravan marched to the Ashoka grove. And as Ravan marched to the Ashoka grove, Ravan looked at Goddess Sita. And what is he saying? Rama bhajo, Rama bhajo, Rama bhajo bai. Rama bhajo, Rama bhajo, Rama bhajo bai.
Rama bhajo, Rama bhajo bai. Rama bhajo, Rama bhajo, Rama bhajo bai.
एकः स्नान हरे के समझहता सुहो चुप कहने के बहुपुर नगर हरे महारानी अवदह लंका हो दीन जा. Together. Rama bhajo, Rama bhajo, Rama bhajo bai. Rama bhajo, Rama bhajo, Rama bhajo. I can't hear you. Sing with me. Rama bhajo, Rama bhajo, Rama bhajo, Rama bhajo, Rama bhajo. Ravan took this plate, and taking this plate, Ravan presented his plate to Goddess Sita. And Sita Mata, on seeing this, Sita Mata remained calm and collect. Ravan says, look, I brought this gift for you. The Ram that you are waiting on, the Ram has died. And now is your time to be my queen. And Goddess Sita says, never. The Ram that I am waiting on is eternal and will never be able to be destroyed. And so Ravan, try anything you want, but don't try that. I will never believe it. I will never believe it. And Ravan says then, Sita, I just want one thing from you. Look at me. Never once while here in Lanka you have looked at me. Look at me. And Goddess Sita, you know what she did? Goddess Sita plucked a grass, a blade of grass from the ground. And Goddess Sita held it towards her eye. And holding it towards her eye, she says, Ravan, I will never watch you. That's why when the Dulaha and the Dulahin get dressed to the wedding, you know what they do? They block their eyes, you know. You know what that means? You know what that means? Your time for looking at anything and anybody else, done. Now you only have to look. You see Mahatma, only have to look at Dan Paul. Nobody else. Nadira only have to look at Nigel, nobody else. The time for looking done, gone. Now you have to stand up and bat in your crease. Otherwise, what? If you don't bat in your crease, what happens? There's some very strict wives, you know. You all know? There's some very, very strict wives, you know. You have to be straight with them, or else you're in real trouble. And vice versa. There's some strict husbands too. It says, Mandodari. She's looking at all that is happening. And now Ravan goes and he stands on the battlefield. But Ravan is going there. He is not going to fight. He is going to send warriors to fight. Shriram is there. Shriram is not going to fight. He is going to send beings who will fight. Tonight I want to ask you, who will fight for you? Who will fight for you? If you get in a fight now with a stranger, some random stranger right here in the temple, no fighting here, who will fight for you? Sharon, you'll pick up for me? Dan Paul, you'll fight for me? What you going to do? Hit them a harmonium? Amir, you'll fight for me? Parvi, you'll fight for me? Parvi's house, sit down on them. Who will fight for you? You see, we live in a world and we live in a time where you have to understand that if you didn't prepare yourself to fight for yourself, chances are nobody will fight for you. And if you are not strong enough to fight for yourself, then what will happen? You have already lost. And sometimes, though you know your opponent's strong, it's better you try, you know. It's better you try. It says, Mandodari looking on. Mandodari is waiting in great anticipation to see what is going to happen. But while on the battlefield, news reaches to the ears of Rama. What kind of news comes to the ears of Rama? He's on the battlefield. You know what? Listen. Goswami Tulsidas writes, Mangala Bhavanaya, Mangala Bhavanaya, Mangala Hari, Drabau Sudasarata Ajida Bihari, Jai Rama Shri Rama, Jaya Rama Shri Rama, Jaya Jaya Shri Rama, Jaya Rama, Jaya Jaya Rama. Tatu Nisachara, Tatu Nisachara, E Pavadhari, Samajh Ravana Dehin Jai, Sunata Bisabola, Sunata Bisamola Dehin Dasi, Anahu Bula Kara Karati Nakasi. Jai Rama Shri Rama, Jai Rama Shri Rama, Jaya Jaya Rama. Shri Rama Jaya Rama, Jaya Jaya Rama. News reaches to the ears of Rama that the bridge that they built to come to Lanka, that they will have to use to get out of Lanka, Ravana has given an instruction that while Rama and his army and his entourage is on the battlefield, there is some being who must go and destroy this bridge so that they will remain in Lanka, and the only eventual outcome is that they will be destroyed. And so, as Rama hears this, who will he summon? He summons a being who is quicker than the quickest, stronger than the strongest, and more willing than the willing itself. He summons Lord Hanuman. Tonight, how quick are you? Do you know there's some people, they're always moving at their pace? You sit down in the car and you're blowing the horn and they're huffing and puffing. They say, if you hurry, go now. You get me crazy enough, I leave you, you know. In a hurry, go now. I need time. That's the sad thing about life. We don't have time. We never know how long we have. Ravana, what he does? Ravana summoned a being, a mermaid. And he said to her, go, use your powers and destroy the bridge. Destroy it from under. So when they begin to walk, if the battle would have been won by them, when they begin to walk and they get onto the bridge, they will fall into the water and they will all drown. And Ravana uttering these words to the beam, she goes and quickly she starts to work. But Hanumanji, he dives into the water and Hanumanji meets with her. And as Hanuman sees the mermaid, Hanuman gives her satsang. What is a satsang? What is a satsang? You know what is a satsang? Satsang is when you go and the Baba says something and it falls on your head like a load of brick. Boop. That's satsang. But you know how much people go and the load of brick fall on their head and they never change? They never change. They never change. They will never learn to mind their own business. They will never learn to hush their talking. They will never learn that not everything you think you have to say. They will never learn that the true key into success is not condemning and criticizing everything and everybody all the time, but in making a change. And change begins with you and it begins with me. Change begins with all of us. Implementing a change is how success will come and growth will come. Hanuman gives her satsang, one blow. But you see, he doesn't destroy her. When she wakes up, she looks at Hanumanji and she says, I am only doing what I was instructed to do. Do I know it was the wrong thing? How much time somebody tell you to do something and you know it's the wrong thing and you still do it? Hello? How much times somebody instruct you to do something and you know it's the wrong thing but you still do it? Huh? Ask the person next to you, you're guilty? Ask them. Say, hey, you're guilty? You see, there are some people too coward to do their thing, you know. So they put other people to do it. She says, I'm only following instruction. Though I know it was wrong. I knew that Ravana will destroy me if I disobeyed. But I knew then that Rama will come. Or some being close to Rama. And I had a choice. I had a choice to choose. Who I want to be destroyed by, Ravana or Rama. And so I chose Rama. So slowly I was working and I did not cause plenty damage. So Hanumanji, am I forgiven? You see, sometimes we do things and we think that it didn't cause plenty damage. But any damage is damage. Do you agree? Whether how big or how small, damage is. And sometimes when you cause damage, you're free to choose, but you're never freed from the consequences of your choices. I tell you, and I said this before, you only have to tell me one thing about food, and I never eat by you again in my whole life. My mother said to me, actually, not my mother, my grandmother said to me, she said, I want to tell you something. See, when you have on that dhoti and that kurta, you are a pundit. But you see, when you go by people's house, do not order them to make anything for you. When people have a prayers, when they have a puja, when they have a yajna, they have plenty going on. And you don't need to frustrate them further. You want something to eat, order it home. Order it home. So I want to tell you, if ever I tell you I want something to eat, it's because I feel at home. And if I don't feel at home, I am not asking at all. Because that level of comfort has to be there. The Ganesh Utsav Foundation has a philosophy never insult or embarrass anybody when it comes to food or drink. But at the same time, you have to be mindful of how we treat food. And this is not only for us. This is for people who listen and people who are viewing. You see, when you go to a function, though your intention might be to take some food home for the beings who don't have, you have to be mindful that other people have to eat too. There's some people, how would you feel that you're having a puja and they pack up all your food and carry it home and your guests come and you have to give them bread or dead? You have to be mindful of that. How much times you had some kind of function, a puja or a yajna or a satsang at your home, and the guests came and they drink a little bit of the water and leave the rest. How do you feel? How do you feel about that? They open a grey soft drink and they say, "Me and what that now? I will open a red one." And you open two and you drink a little bit and then you leave all the bottle everywhere. How do you feel about that? You see, if you buy something, you value it. But if somebody else buys it, you know what the proverb says? Easy come. You get it easy, so you know what happened? You don't care. And that's with anything and everything. Tonight I want to tell you that this being says to Hanumanji, I only created a little bit of damage. Am I forgiven? Can you forgive somebody who hurt you? Can you forgive somebody who hurt you? You see, the mind is designed in a way, though you forgive, you never. Or your mind too? I thought it was just mine. Though you forgive, you never forget. And some people spoil a good thing. And in the end, you know who suffers? In the end, you know who suffers? When everybody could enjoy because of greed and ego and everything go to zero, to nothing. Hanumanji, he wastes no time. He pulls her out of the water and puts her in a place where there is no water. And her life depends on water. And putting her there, Hanumanji says, I only take you out and put you in a place close to the water. And I didn't do much harm to you, because if you're really willing, you could go back in the water. What's the difference with what she said and he is saying? You see, we live in a world among people who say, do for do, no. All you're real no boy. Do for do, no harm. Huh? And Hanumanji leaves her there crying and wailing in pain. And Hanumanji goes back to the battlefield. But by the time Hanumanji goes back to the battlefield, what will happen? Something is going to happen. I want to tell you that tonight, this is where our katha comes to an end. But you see, in a few days from now, we'll be reading from the Ramcharitamanas, the Holy Ramayana, right here. And the katha will continue. Naresh Birju and members of his family, they're coming from Canada. And they're hosting 3 evenings and 1 morning of Ramayana Yagna. Come and listen to the most beautiful, meaningful kathas and lessons that will be learned out of the Ramcharitamanas. Syavara Ramachandra ki Jai. This Yagna is called Devi Yagna. Tonight, mothers, sisters, daughters, please stand up. Dave, take a look at them. How are they looking? You know what Dave said? Oh, very nice. Tonight I want to tell you, you're not just looking beautiful, you're looking Very beautiful. Give yourselves a clap. Very seldom we miss the opportunity to serenade you. Very seldom we take the time out from our schedule to remind you that you are loved and you are appreciated and you are special. And tonight, I want to say to all of you, Matri Devo Bhava, you're the mother of the entire creation, and I am bowing to you in humility. I am bowing to you in humility. Tonight I want to tell you that the strongest species that Bhagwan has ever created is you. You are the strongest being that Bhagwan has ever created. And to you, we, the male folk, owe a debt of gratitude. Without you, we will not be here. And tonight, us, the boys of the Ganesh Utsav Foundation, we want to eulogize you. We want to serenade you. Oh ma, oh ma, oh ma, oh ma. Every time I sing that, I remember my grandmother. What I remember is not her life, but what I remember is her death. And what I remember is the greatest pain ever that will never go away is I, as a grandchild, who grew with her, who lived with her, who ate, drank, laughed, talked, cried, did everything with her, had to take her and put her in a chitta and set it ablaze. And nobody will ever understand that pain. Nobody. Because it is a pain that did not get better with time. It is a pain that got worse with time. When I saw my aunt yesterday sitting here, I said to my aunt, my grandmother is going to be so happy that you're sitting there. But she's going to say, you know what? Enjoy it because you're sitting in my place. If I was living, I would have been right there. Tonight, while we have our mothers and our sisters and our daughters around, it is important for us to show love and appreciation to them. Tu kitni achhi hai, tu kitni boli hai, pyari pyari hai. Oh ma, 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 oh ma. Nigel and Dave and Munilal and Trevor, they're going to take the roses and they're going to come to the audience. You will give me these two in the center, and members of the group will come to me to collect their rose. Before I give a rose to any one of you, Matri Devo Bhava. तू कितनी अच्छी है, तू कितनी बोली है, प्यारी प्यारी है. ओ माँ, ओ माँ, Ashish, come on this side. Oh Ma, माँ तेरी ममता कितनी प्यारी, कितना प्यारे जगाती है, कितना प्यारे जगाती है। माँ तेरे
कितना प्यार जगाती है, कितना प्यार जगाती है।
श्वास श्वास की रक्षा करती हूँ, श्वास श्वास की रक्षा करती हूँ, पग पग प्राण बजाती है, कितना प्यार जगाती है। माँ तेरे
कितनी प्यारी, कितना प्यार जगाती है, कितना प्यार जगाती है।
तू ऋषियों की रिद्धि सीधी, तू ब्रह्मा की भक्ति माँ, तू विष्णु की माया देवी, तू शंकर की शक्ति माँ, तू मातों से भाग्य जगाती, बागी बागी आती है, कितना प्यार जगाती है। माँ तेरे
ममता कितनी प्यारी, कितना प्यार जगाती है, कितना प्यार जगाती है।
तू काली महाकाली दुर्गा, तू ही बाल भवानी माँ, तू पुराण का तार शारदा, तू वेदों की बानी माँ, तू बालक को गोद मिलकर जीवन गीत सुनाती है, कितना प्यार जगाती है। माँ तेरे ममता कितनी प्यारी, कितना प्यार जगाती है, कितना प्यार जगाती है। दर्शन हो माँ तेरी, सबकी अभिलाषा है, मन में रहो तुम सबके, तुमसे यही आशा है। क्या रंग है जीवन का, क्या रूप है मानव का, दम ज्ञान बरा करके उदारी करो दुर्गा, उदारी करो दुर्गा। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी। Those of you who did not get a rose, please stand back. They're coming. संसार तो माया है, कभी दूध कभी छाया है, एक दिन उसे जाना है जो भी आया है। हो माँ, हो माँ, हो माँ, हो माँ, संसार तो माया है, कभी धूप कभी छाया है। एक दिन उसे जाना है जो भी आया है। क्या रंग है जीवन का, क्या रूप है मानव का, तुम ज्ञान बरा करके उदार करो दुर्गा, उदार करो दुर्गा। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, दर्शन हो माँ तेरे सबकी अभिलाषा है। मन में रहो तुम सबके, तुमसे यही आशा है। हो माँ, 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 हो माँ। दर्शन हो माँ तेरी सबकी अभिलाषा है। मन में रहो तुम सबके, तुमसे यही आशा है। क्या रंग है जीवन का, क्या रूप है मानव का, तुम ज्ञान बरा करके उदार करो दुर्गा, उदार करो दुर्गा। तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, दुर्गा भवानी माँ, जय जय अम्बे माँ।
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 काली कपालिनी माँ, जय जय अम्बे माँ।
काली कपालिनी माँ, जय जय अम्बे माँ।
परम शिवायिनी 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 माँ, जय जय अम्बे माँ।
दुर्गा भवानी माँ, जय जय अम्बे माँ।
दुर्गा भवानी माँ, जय जय अम्बे माँ।
I want you to take a look at the flower that we just gave you. What do you think about that flower? What do you think about that flower? It's not beautiful. The person who is holding that flower is beautiful. I want you to smell that flower. How does it smell? Sweet. That's how you make our life and our existence. Sweet and nectar-like and happy. And to you we owe a debt of gratitude. Mothers, tonight I want to tell you that that flower that you're holding is no comparison to your beauty. No comparison. But tonight we, the male folk of the Ganesh Utsav Foundation, we serenade you. We want to remind you that you are special, you are loved, and you are appreciated. Blessings, light, and love to all the mothers, not only here, but to the mothers who are looking on and jealous of you. They're envious of you, and I know they will be. Tonight we send our love to you. Tonight we send our blessings to you. Tonight we send our well wishes to you. Tonight we pray that the Devi will bless you in ways that you never imagined. And mothers, I'm going to ask all of you who sat and did the puja to please come. Let us all sit around to do the Havan together quickly. Durga Bhavani Ma Jai Jai Ambe Ma
Durga Bhavani Ma Jai Jai Ambe Ma.
O Durga Bhavani Ma Jai Jai Ambe Ma.
Durga Bhavani Ma Jai Jai Ambe Ma.
As we make the preparations to the Havan, quickly in a few words, Nigel is going to do expressions of thanks for us. And in a quick few words, he's going to pay tribute to all of the beings who helped and contributed in whatever way they did. Durga Bhavani Ma Jai Jai Ambe Ma.
Durga Bhavani Ma Jai Jai Ambe Ma.
I want to remind you that the yajna will come to an end in a little while from now. In a little while, all of you who brought your coconuts to do the Purnahuti, you'll be allowed to go outside where the Havan Kund will be set ablaze, and everybody will be able to offer their coconut with their own hands. As we pray that the goddess Durga will burn away our troubles and our problems. We want to remind you that tomorrow evening, we're hosting our first ever Diwali celebration right here. And tomorrow evening, puja will start at 5:30. Thereafter, the entertainment will begin. We'll be greeted by the beautiful band of the Rampasad brothers. We'll be greeted to many beautiful dances, and there is a special skit that Chiki and they have put on. They're doing that skit tomorrow. And also, tomorrow, many beautiful things. Also, we are using tomorrow as a fundraising exercise. And so tomorrow, we'll have lots of things on sale. We have an Indian delicacy stall. We have a cake stall. We have, the Pundit has a 1-ton stall that they gave me. We have pepper fries in a stall especially. We have sada roti and choka. We have a tea station, chai tea, homemade chai tea with different herbs. And we have a sweet stall. We have a mehndi booth. We have a pepper roti stall, and we have a pulori stall. You know, pulori is very controversial when it comes to me because of certain people. But we have a pulori stall tomorrow. So, I want you to come and be a part of it. I'm going to hand over to Nigel.
Seetahal, everyone. As the saying goes, all great things do come to an end. But tonight, I am sure that we haven't come to an end in devotion, but we, for the last 9 months, have been fully well equipped with knowledge, wisdom, to treat with the Ravana that dwells within each and every one of us. And I would like to encourage all of you to take that lesson that was learned over the last 9 days as well and use it from today onwards to work on ridding yourself of that Ravana that dwells within. On behalf of the Ganesh Utsav Foundation, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to all our devotees who attended over the last 9 nights, sharing our company, as well as all those listeners and viewers who view us on Sankhya Television, Media Concept 29. We were also on 103, as well as 101.7. To all of you, thank you for allowing us to share your company over the last 9 nights. I would also like to extend my deepest gratitude and heartfelt thanks to all the members of the Ganesh Utsav Foundation who worked tirelessly to bring success to each and every one of our nights that had multiple hidden challenges, but we were able to overcome them very peacefully. I would like to thank our decorator who transformed again the shrine to make it an awesome experience for all of us to enjoy. But in the midst of our devotional segment, we had the pleasure of our Kirtan group that continuously accompany Pundit. And I would also like to extend sincere appreciation to you, Dramsi. I hope that Master Saraswati continue to bless you, for I am sure that everyone inside the hall, as well as those viewing us, would have felt the vibration from your continuous, how should I say it? Your drumming was just enough to throb the heart of all of us. Thank you very much. I am sure when I said that also Pundit was wanting to share similar sentiments because you know he liked that drumming. I would also like to take this time to express a special thank you to our very learned and revered Vyas Pandit Sunil, who was truly blessed to lead the worship, accompanied by his graceful Mataji, being in his company. I am sure that he, together with his mom, is very proud as a mother to sit there and observe the guidance of a son in worship. Also, I would like to express Devi Ma blessings to you, Pandit, that you continue to be showered with the strength and wisdom to deliver your katha to all of us. For the chef that prepares meal for us every night, together with the entire team, I would like to express on behalf of the devotees who are here, our gratitude for the delightful meals that you all were providing us. After we listen to Pandit who nourishes our soul, our chef ensured that our bodies were fed every night. Thank you very much. To our dedicated now, who meticulously ensured that everything was in place for the nightly puja. Thank you, Robbie, as well as Ms. Vidya, who assisted daily with preparing for us to ensure that we had the service that was rendered to Devi Ma was well done. To the last 9 nights were dedicated to Devi Ma. I want to express at this time my love, respect, and deep appreciation to the group of men who sat nightly doing puja with myself. It was really an awesome experience having all of you there. Thank you all for the time and the dedication that you all showed to sit and do puja. Congratulations to all of you. In the midst, every night, and even the days prior to preparing here, we have a group of 6 Spanish individuals who would take it without instruction as duty. They perform their duty without looking for name and fame in service, which I admire a lot. They will come and prepare the land. This evening I came prior to going to work, and everything that you all will see on the outside was done with their own guidance. I would like to thank Coco, Felipe, Pedro, and I have 3 other guys which I can't recall their name, but gracias to your service. Thank you all very much. And last but not least, to our entire senior team of the Ganesh Utsav Foundation, who just by a phone call, making a request, would be willing and most willing to share their views to ensure that we create a production which would give joy and satisfaction, not just for the singing, but for your soul. That being here, everything was well taken care of, and I would like to thank all of you once again for granting us the opportunity to be in your home, as well as I'd like to express on behalf of my parents and my brothers, Shubh Diwali, as well as Devi Mata blessings to each and everyone. Thank you, Seetahal.
Jagadamba Devi Mata ki.
Pundit. There are 3 vehicles we'd like to ask the drivers to please visit your vehicle. PDS 114 PCY 6228 and TCR 6655. Please attend to your vehicle now. Thank you.
Jagadamba Mata ki Jai. And this is just a reminder. I want to say thank you to Nigel and thank you to all members of the Ganesh Utsav Foundation for being leaders that others dream to follow. I also want to remind you that there is an upcoming trip to India in the month of February 2025. And those of you desirous, you can contact me personally. We make the preparations at the Purnahuti, but before we do this, we're privileged to have gracing the yajna Bhagwan Shri Ram himself. And so, I'm going to ask Bhagwan Shri Ram and Goddess Sita and Lord Hanuman to come, to enter into the Yajna to bless us all. Jai Shri Ram Hari Prabhu, Jai Shri Ram Hari, Jai Shri Ram Hari Prabhu, Jai Shri Ram Hari, Jai Shri Ram Hari Prabhu, Jai Shri Ram Hari Prabhu, Jai Shri Ram Hari Prabhu, Jai Shri Ram Hari, Jai Shri Ram Hari Prabhu, Jai Shri Ram Hari Prabhu, Jai Shri Ram Hari Prabhu, Jai Shri Ram Hari. Can we bring them? Can we please bring them inside? Jai Shri Ram Hari Prabhu, Jai Shri Ram Hari Prabhu, Jai Shri Ram Hari Prabhu, Jai Shri Ram Hari. Dave knows where to put them. Jai Shri Ram Hari Prabhu, Jai Shri Ram Hari Prabhu, Jai Shri Ram Hari Prabhu, Jai Shri Ram Hare, Syavar Ramachandra ki jai. Let us all stand at this time for the Purnahuti and the Arati. Om. For those of you who have brought your coconuts, I want you to hold your coconut in your hand. And I want you to touch it to your forehead. And let us pray. As we say to Devi Mata, we have worshipped you for all of these days and nights. But if we have faltered, we beg for Chama, for forgiveness. This Havan Kund that we have used will now be emptied into the big Havan Kund on the outside, as Agni Devata himself has been installed to sit there. And while the Arati is happening, those of you who have brought your coconuts, you'd be allowed to go outside and make your offering into the sacred fire. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnata Purnamudakshate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishtate. Om Sarvam Ve Purnagvam Sarvam Ve Purnagvam Sarvam Ve Purnagvam Swaha. So Ashish is going to take the Havan Kund and he's going to put this Havan into that Havan on the outside, and we're going to set it ablaze, and everybody will be allowed to offer their coconut into the fire. We join in the Arati. Arati Shri Ramayan Ji ki, Arati Shri Ramayan Ji ki, Kirati Kalitala Lita Siya Piki, Arati Shri Ramayana,
Arati Shri Ramayana Ji ki, Arati Shri Ramayana Ji ki, Kirati Kalitala Lita Siya Piki, Arati Shri Ramayana.
Gavat Brahma Dika Muni Narada, Brahma Dika Muni Narada, Valamika Vyana Visharada,
Arati Shri Ramayana.
Sukha Sangari Sheshaya Rusharada,
Sukha Sankhadi Sheshaya Rusharada,
Varani Pavana Sutta Hiratani ki,
Arati Shri Ramayana.
Arati Shri Ramayana Ji ki,
Arati Shri Ramayana Ji ki,
Kirati Kalitala Lita Siya Piki,
Arati Shri Ramayana.
Gavat Veda Puranaya Shradasa,
Gavat Veda Puranaya Shradasa,
Shaho Shastra Sab Grantana Korasa,
Arati Shri Ramayana.
Muni Janadana Santana Ko Saravasa,
Muni Janadana Santana Ko Saravasa,
Sarayancha Sammata Sabahiki,
Arati Shri Ramayana.
Gavat Sankata Shambhu Bhavani,
Gavat Sankata Shambhu Bhavani,
Arugat Sambhava मुनि विज्ञानी।
आरति श्री रामायण।
व्यासयादि कवि पूंज बकानी।
व्यासयादि कवि पूंज बकानी।
काकभूषण दे करूरते यही की।
आरति श्री रामायण।
कली मलहरणी विषय रस पीकी।
कली मलहरणी विषय रस पीकी।
सुबह सिंगार मुक्ति युवती की।
आरति श्री रामायण।
आरति श्री रामायण जी की।
आरति श्री रामायण जी की।
कीरति कलित ललित सिय पीकी।
आरति श्री रामायण।
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 नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम। नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम। ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा।
नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम। नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम। ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा।
नारायण नारायण ओम। नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम। ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा।
नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम। नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम। ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा।
जय सद्गुरुदेवा। We go around the altar. Om आवाहनं न जानामि विसर्जनं पूजं चैव न जानामि क्षमस्त्वं परमेश्वर. We shake the various murtis and kalsas and all of you on your altar. We shake them. Om Dhyo Shanti Antarikshavam Shanti Prithvi Shanti Apa Shanti Oshade Shanti Vanaspataya Shanti Vishwadeva Shanti Brahma Shanti Sarvavam Shanti Shantireva Shanti Sama Shantiridhi Bhavatu. Asato ma satgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma mritam gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Asato ma satgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय. ओम शांति शांति शांति. असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय ॐ शान्ति 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 त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव शिव हरे शिव राम सखे प्रभु त्रिविरतापनिवारण हे विभो आज जनीश्वरया दव पाहि मां प्रतिदिनं कुशलं जय मङ्गलं कमललोचन राम दयानिधि हर गुरु गजरक्षत गोपते शिवतनो भव शङ्कर पाहि मां शिव हरे विजयं कुरु मे वरं प्रतिदिनं कुशलं जय मङ्गलं स्यावर रामचंद्र की जय. As we remain standing, I want to tell you what is going to happen. Our president is going to take the Devi Bhagavad out of the mandir with the accompaniment of Tasa, and then we are privileged to have the members of the Ramlila group of St. John with us, and outside we have a tall replica of Ravana. Bhagwan Shri Ram is going to set Ravana afire here at the mandir in Grove Park, Uttahiti. So, after the book leaves, we stand very respectfully, we bow our heads, and so we observe the taking out of the sacred text, the Devi Bhagavatam, by the ladies of the group, our president and the other ladies, and they will all go to put the book back into the car, and then we'll all make our way outside, where Shri Ram is going to do his leela of finding Goddess Sita and destroying Ravana, the evil king. So, Tasa. हमें पार करो, हमें पार करो, भवसागर मेरे नैया प्रभु हमें पार करो, हमें पार करो, भवसागर मेरे नैया प्रभु पार करो. हमें पार करो, हमें पार करो, भवसागर मेरे नैया प्रभु पार करो. उमापति महादेव की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, अयोध्या राम लला की जय, वृंदावन कृष्ण चंद्र की जय, पुरेसा जगन्नाथ की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतने की जय, सियापति रामचंद्र भगवान की, सत्य सनातन धर्म की. Turn to each other, tell each other, Bhagwan bless you. सीताराम गोविंदा राधे गोपाल, सीताराम गोविंदा राधे गोपाल,
सीताराम गोविंदा राधे गोपाल,
राधे गोपाल राधे गोपाल,
राधे गोपाल राधे गोपाल,
राधे गोपाल श्यामा गोपाल,
राधे गोपाल श्यामा गोपाल,
सीताराम गोविंदा राधे गोपाल,
सीताराम गोविंदा राधे गोपाल,
सीताराम गोविंदा राधे गोपाल,
सीताराम गोविंदा राधे गोपाल,
दुर्गा माता सरस्वती,
दुर्गा माता सरस्वती,
दुर्गा माता सरस्वती,
दुर्गा माता सरस्वती,
दुर्गा काली नमोस्तुते,
दुर्गा काली नमोस्तुते,
दुर्गा काली नमोस्तुते,
दुर्गा काली नमोस्तुते,
सीताराम गोविंदा राधे गोपाल,
सीताराम गोविंदा राधे गोपाल,
सीताराम गोविंदा राधे गोपाल,
सीताराम गोविंदा राधे गोपाल,
राधे गोपाल श्यामा गोपाल,
राधे गोपाल श्यामा गोपाल,
राधे गोपाल श्यामा गोपाल,
राधे गोपाल श्यामा गोपाल,
सीताराम गोविंदा राधे गोपाल. As the tassa will play, I'm going to ask Bhagwan Shri Ram and his entourage to make it their way through the temple, blessing the grounds of the mandir, through and blessing those around and etc. So Bhagwan Shri Ram, please do me the favor of blessing all of those who came here this evening, everywhere.